This song's called All You Are. I wrote it with a simple chorus so anyone can sing along with it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter where you are today. 'Cause all that matters is you are. 'Cause all you are today. All you are today. It doesn't matter what's gone past. No place for worry, fear, or crash. Everything you need, you already have. 'Cause all that matters is you are. 'Cause all you are today. All you are today.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Agape. Yes, here we are again on Sunday morning, coming together to share. And what are we sharing? We're sharing this idea of what we call love, because that's what agape means. Agape means unconditional love in Greek. And so we come together to understand what life is. And what we talk about here at Agape is that love means to accept. So that when I say I unconditionally love you, I mean I unconditionally accept you. And it's a real interesting thing. One of the things that I've been looking at this week is the idea of love and like. And so before I get into that, I know you're out there. I want you to check in. Let me know you're out there. Where are you watching from? Say hello to other people. Build community online while you're watching this video. Here's the other thing. If you've got friends and you think this video would be great for them, tell your friends, send them the link to this video. It can spur up a conversation. It might take the friendship down a deeper way. Have a conversation with your partner, with your children about this idea of love. My God, these are great conversations. What better things to have conversations about to expand your knowledge, to expand your connection? So I wanted to go back into this idea of like, as you're doing all that, I'm going to talk about this, like versus love. And they're not the same. Do you get that? I can accept you as you are and still not like you. Isn't that interesting? Now with my partner, with my wife, Jean, I accept her as she is, but I also like her. You see, what we've understand as you get more and more evolved in awareness, we understand that liking means you have a frequency. You are a frequency, a vibration of energy. And when you're with vibrations of like kind, it's easy. You like frequencies. Frequencies that are too different, you don't like. So liking and loving can go together, but it's not necessary. You can love someone and not like them. But I do believe that you like someone, you love them as well, because you can love anyone. And that's what we're here about at Agape. We're exploring that. How do we bring that to the world every day, every moment, in the best way we can? And it's about growing in our level of awareness. So let's take a moment and let's go within and let's just close our mind down by shutting our eyes, bringing ourselves to a comfortable seated upright position, your hands gently resting on your lap, and bring your awareness to your breath. As you consciously breathe in, realize that you are breathing in life and you're releasing anything that is not lifelike. Your body is being nourished and your body is being purified. How magnificent to know that your life force is always working as you. And so knowing that in the breath we realize that there is an infinite wisdom that is with us, in us, around us, always. And when we listen, this infinite wisdom guides and directs us. It directs us toward an expansive self, a greater expression of life, a greater expression of love. Our only job is to listen and to follow. I now build trust that this wisdom will guide me to the greater yet me, as it guides you to the greater you. I trust that I will be led and you will be led one step at a time to a greater and deeper expression of life, of love, of the magnificent experience of contrast. So this is the consciousness in which I come into this gathering today, of openness, of receptivity, of an inner knowing of the greaterness of all that is, the unseen part of life, the magical and mystical part of life. And so it is in gratitude that I accept these words and I bless them and I call them good. And so it is. Well, today we continue our talk series, How to Get the Most Out of Life. And today I want to talk about how to take expansive action. This last week I was cruising on Netflix and there was a sequel to the movie The Secret, What the Secret Didn't Tell You. And so I saw that and I called my wife down. I said, hey, let's watch this. And so we sat down and we watched it. And I'm going to tell you, don't waste your time. The movie was absolutely a poor production. It wasn't very clear. It didn't even measure up to the first Secret, and the first Secret left so much out of it. And so I thought I would talk about that today and say, so why is it that we have this thing called the law of attraction? And why is it so many people use the law of attraction, but they don't get what they want? Why doesn't the law of attraction always work? Here, the law of attraction fails when we do not connect our thoughts feelings, and our personal actions. Did you notice that? Thought, words, personal actions. I would also throw in there our feelings, the juice behind the thoughts, the juice behind the words, the juice behind our actions. And you see, one of the things that, Tony Robbins talks about when you want to change your state, he says, take massive amount of action. I'm going to qualify that and say, take massive amount of action toward that which you desire. Because if you're taking action toward desire, my God, think about that. So what do our actions do? Our personal actions, when they're aligned with our vision, create an environment where we can receive what we want when it arrives. You see, in this human form, having a body, we deal with time and space. And so in time and space, there's not such a thing as an instantaneous demonstration. There's a time between building a belief and the demonstration of what that belief is. Here's a key thing that I've come to understand. We don't just build beliefs by thinking. We don't just build beliefs by feeling. We don't build beliefs by just speaking. We have to have those three, but we also have to have aligned actions. Because if you believe something, you will act in accordance with it. So here's a key thing. Let's take a look at that for a second. If your desire is to be a millionaire, and you feel, what's it feel like to be a millionaire? Where will I be? How will this? And you get all of that. But you're not acting like a millionaire. Well, what does a millionaire act like? Well, first off, a millionaire is someone who has a value on investing, a value on building wealth versus the highest value of spending. And if right now you're a spender and you're spending more than what you've got coming in because you got a credit card, you got this line of credit, you took out a mortgage, you took out a loan on the car, plus all this, and you've got a ton of debt, your actions are not the actions of a millionaire. Let me tell you something. The law of attraction knows it. And when the law of attraction knows something, it gives you what you are. I'm going to tell you a secret about the law of attraction. You can't fool the law of attraction. You get that? You can't fool it. It knows if your thoughts are aligned. It knows if your words are aligned. It knows if your feelings are aligned. It knows if your actions are aligned because they all form a frequency. And the law of attraction reads the frequency that you are, and it brings to you what that frequency would generate. You see, that's the secret. That's the full law of attraction. That our thoughts, words, actions, and feelings all have frequencies, and we must align all of them up in order to get the end result, the demonstration. So, a lot of people come to me and they say, Rev Lee, why doesn't the creative process work for me? You see, many people who set the creative process in motion with consistent and persistent thoughts, they don't receive what they desire. They say, Lee, I'm thinking about it, I'm talking about it, and all of that. You see, it's not that we don't sit down and begin the creative process by just sitting and waiting. No. We come back to the idea, we must act as if the demonstration we desire was already present in our lives. We must act as if we already secured the desired outcome. Think about that. What kind of person would you be if you had a perfect relationship with someone? Would you be fun? Or would you be judgmental? Would you be loving and accepting? Or would you be vindictive? If you were in a loving relationship, would you be carrying forth the wounds of the past into the relationship? Or would you have let them go? You see, all of these things factor on top of one another. And here's what happens with most people in relationships. No one ever starts with the right relationship and continues for the rest of their life with the right relationship. No, that doesn't happen. But what they do is they've had all these practice relationships where they learned. They made mistakes, things that didn't work, or they had the wrong person, or you were the wrong person, whatever it is. But they bring forward the energy of those mistakes into the new relationship. And when you bring that energy forward, you cannot possibly have a new outcome. You will recreate the outcome of the old relationship. See, you're not acting as if you already had the perfect relationship. You're acting as if you had the old relationship again. This happens in jobs. Someone says, I got to leave this job. I'm bored. They go to the next job and they're not invested in the job. It's not what they love to do. They're not trying to be better. They're not understanding that the more value you bring to your client, the more you get in return. And so they act the same way in the old job, and then the new job doesn't work out. And they say, I wonder what happened. How can I get my best job? No, you start where you are. You start with the job you've got, and you become the person in that job that is thriving and loving. You see, we take action in our current environment with the current people, with the current conditions we have in our lives. We take action no matter what our situation is, and we become. I'll share with you something here. As you take this new action in your current situation, either the situation will change or things will start to fall away. People will fall away, circumstances will fall away, situations will fall away. And guess what has to happen? When something falls away, the universe cannot tolerate a void. Something new must come in and replace it. It's the law. There's never a vacuum in the universe. So the whole idea is as you become the person in the now environment, your environment will change as you build this awareness. So the key to success is do not wait for your environment to change how you act. You act now to change your environment. You act from the perspective in which you desire. Here's a key thing. As you become your best you, there is no role model. Stop looking for someone else to show you the way. I'll tell you why. Because there's only one you, and you're unique. I know I look at that all the time. Last week I was saying, I really would like to find someone who's a spiritual leader, who's thinking really progressive right now in light of everything that's happening. And I've just not found that person. I've just not found that person. And then it hit me. That person doesn't exist. Why? Because what I'm looking for is someone that's on a similar vibration than me, and I am unique. I'm building my unique spiritual community. And if you're listening, you're a part of that unique community. And here's what I'm learning. Don't worry about too far into the future. Just do what's next. What are you called to do next in your life that's going to be a greater expression? Stop worrying about 2, 3, 4 weeks, 5 months, 6 months, 10 years from now. We don't have that. It's not that way anymore. Things are in dynamic movement, dynamic change. We're constantly pivoting from one spot to the other to adapt to what's going on. And the world is changing faster and faster and faster. And so if we can just take one step at a time to a more expansive nature, take actions that allow us to expand one step at a time, my God, we're so far ahead of the game by doing that. You see, our actions, when we take our actions, they change our environment. So here's the key. Do what you can, where you are, with what you have, with your vision as your guide. So with what you got, with what you know, with what you have, what you feel, based on what is your vision? What do you see? And always take a step toward the vision, a step toward the dream. And you'll know if you're not taking a step toward your vision and dream. Why? You'll feel bad. Your emotions are your guide. They always guide you. So you always know that your emotions if you're feeling good, you're moving toward where you want to go. Okay, take another action. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I'm not moving toward. Let's go in a different direction. Let's adjust. You see really clearly this law of attraction or the creative process. It starts with a dream. And our will, our ability to hold our focus on something, directs the creative process to bring our dream into reality. And we receive that dream through our inspired actions. You see, you cannot receive if you're not acting as if. That's the key thing. So go take massive action toward that which you desire. Don't hesitate. Don't wait. You'll say, I'm not prepared. Take action. Take action. You can adjust. You're always going to be adjusting. A plane never gets somewhere by flying a straight line. It's constantly adjusting course. A sailboat, same thing. So is it true for us in life. We're constantly making adjustments because the environment around us is constantly changing. But if we're not taking new actions, we're not going to go anyplace new. So let me ask you this. Why wait? Act now. There is so much more to experience. And knowing that, why wait? Let's go within. And let's anchor this in prayer. Knowing that there is one infinite, divine, eternal source, spirit, God, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. It is the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown, and the unknowable. It has always been, always will be. It's all powerful. It's all wise. And I know that I am one with it, that I am an individual expression of it, as each person listening to this is an individualized expression of love. I open myself up to receive the divine guidance. Not only am I open to receive it, but I hear it clearly. I know it to be truth, and from that truth, I act upon it. And I claim and know that each person watching this right now, listening to this right now, knows that truth when it is presented, and they immediately take inspired action. And that action seals the fate of demonstration. It bursts the experience that is desired into their lives. And here's what I know is that the creative process never ends. It is an eternal thing happening. And so as we create something new, we get inspired to create something even newer and bigger and better and broader. And we take more inspired action. And we constantly keep building our faith in the power to create, the power of the law of attraction. But we understand it now. We understand that it's our thoughts, words, actions, feelings, all aligned toward a specific result. And as we do that in spirit, in the now, it manifests in time and space at that perfect opportunity. And we hold firm to the vision. We hold firm in our faith. We hold firm as we continue to deepen our belief in the power that exists within us. I now go into gratitude, deep gratitude, and I bless this prayer. I bless each person listening. And knowing that it is done in spirit, I release any and all concern, and I allow it to be. And together we say, and so it is. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Hey, I would love for you to support Agape. You'll notice in the link below, either on Facebook, YouTube, or go to AgapeSpiritualCenter.com, click the Give tab. Make a donation to Agape. Your donations allow us to continue to bring this message to more and more people. Also, go to our calendar. Check out what we're offering. Every day we offer meditation at 7 a.m. free. Every day I do a talk, Thoughts That Can Change Your Life, on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. Every day. We have community gatherings on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening, and everyone is invited. We do a Sunday celebration here every week. Starting in May, we're going to be doing one once a month in person, but we'll still be doing them live for all of you people in virtual land. Also, come the middle of May, we're going to be doing classes online. And if you would like to be in classes, go check out our calendar. There's no better way to connect and to learn and to grow through classes. And while there, see, if you become a contributing member to Agape, automated, we offer you free classes, a free values workshop, and a free call with me each and every month when you make a small commitment of $200 a month. That's nothing. And you're going to get more value than whatever you're giving. I promise you, it will change your life. We're at Agape, and we're here to look at how can we support you so that you can create your greatest life. And if you know of something, don't hesitate to let us know. We would love to hear from you because our job is to make this teaching better for everyone on the planet. So I look at you and I say, thank you so much for your gifts. Thank you for your presence and your time, and go create your most magnificent day. Until next time, I love you and I accept you as you are. Until then,